Guys, and welcome to my channel. This is the third part to dealing with your anger and rage after you've experienced narcissistic abuse and any trauma, pretty much, because as I've said in all the other videos, anger is a part of the healing process, and we all are human, and we've been violated and disrespected, and it's highly offensive, and you're gonna have those feelings naturally, okay? But the whole idea is to not let those feelings control you and ourselves. We've been under enough manipulation, right? We've suffered enough abuse, and we're standing in our strength and taking back our power, okay? If you haven't seen part 1 and part 2, I'll leave the links down in the description for you to go ahead and watch those videos. But here are some additional ways that we can deal with the rage and the anger. I have on here, get out into nature, into the countryside, or whatever atmosphere is soothing to you, really. But for me, I love the fresh air. I love the grass, and especially now as the weather is breaking, I'll be more and more outside, and I just absolutely love it. And you know, it's just a oneness that I have when I'm out in nature, and maybe that might help you as well. Some people like going on road trips, you know, just driving through the countryside. It's beautiful to me, the scenery, the fresh air, the animals. It's very relaxing and calming to me. So maybe it'll help you as well. The next thing that I have on my list, oh, you know what, as far as, let's go back to that one. I also have like walking trails, hiking. I love hiking. And it's great exercise for you as well. Ponds and all these little things, you know, they're just something really therapeutic about them. So it's my recommendation to give that a try. And it just helps put you into the calming state. You know, if you can, just even going for a simple walk, even if you're not necessarily out in nature. Going to clear your mind and just taking some deep breaths. Sometimes we just gotta just stick to the basics, right? All right, the next thing that I have on my list is be good to yourself and treat yourself on those rough days and moments. Yes. You know, when we're thrown in those fits of rage and anger, you know, we're feeling victimized. We're feeling like we didn't get our justice. We're feeling unnurtured at that time. So that's a great time to do exactly the opposite. Start nurturing yourself and putting into yourself. You know, what can you treat yourself to? What will put a smile on your face that day? Like, do something that makes you happy. You know, I'm not going to lie. I like to shop. I mean, it's not the only thing I like to do, but, you know, it's therapeutic for me and probably all the women here, right? So, you know, be good to yourself. If it's a little something that you want, or a little dessert, piece of chocolate, you know. But whatever your vice is, that's healthy. I'm not trying to tell anyone to go get high or get a DUI or anything now. Don't take it and run with it. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with having a drink to relax yourself or enjoying some tasty wine. Hey, it's time for us to give ourselves the best of everything. You know, we deserve it. So in these moments and on these rough days, be extra gentle with yourself. Be extra generous with yourself, okay? All right. The next thing I have on my list is laugh, comedy, fun. Yes, you're like, come on, Lakia. I'm pissed off right now. I'm not a robot. I'm not going to just switch from one phase to another. And I understand that. I do understand that, guys. But all I'm saying to think about is now isn't the time to go listen to a bunch of sad love songs. It's not the time to replay every negative moment you've had with the narcissist and everybody else who's ever done you wrong. And then all of a sudden it's just a mountain of stuff on you, and it's just making the situation grow when we need to relieve some tension, right? I love comedy, actually. You know, whatever can make me laugh. You know, there's comedians out here. Hey, you could just Google stuff on your phone from YouTube. Some funny videos come. And you ever heard that expression, you laugh to keep from crying? You know, the professional comedians, they understand that. And you can use that as well. Okay, sometimes we have to laugh to keep from crying. I burst out and laugh, and I probably look like a crazy woman. Just thinking about the worst thing ever and just start laughing. All right. Let me get down on my list here. I'm trying to turn this page over. Oh, okay, yeah. I want to also let you guys know that time generally does lessen the sting. It really does. I mean, especially if we're doing the work, it won't hurt this bad forever, especially if you guys are fresh out of it. For you guys that are fresh, time will help. If you're doing the work now, if you're just holding it all in and letting it build up, it might even feel worse over time because there's no release. There's no relief. No release and no relief because we're just putting negative on top of negative on top of negative. So that's why it's important to do the work, okay? And also consider that the narcissist would love for you to try to kill them or something. They get to die a victim. Huh? Imagine a smear campaign and started on you and then you go do this act or something crazy and it just further feeds into what they want people to believe about you. That you're, that you're the bad guy, that you're the abusive one. This is what they want people to think. So by you actually acting out on these feelings that they are hoping that they've triggered in you, because they naturally have, but acting on them, it only further feeds what the narcissist would love for you to do. Yeah. So you really got to think about that. When we're living like that, we're still giving them our power. When we can say, you know what? You're in the past. You're history. You're dead to me, basically. And now I'm going to live my life better and stronger than I ever did before I met your funky behind. Okay? And do it. And you really can. You've gotten rid of this horrible, toxic person, and then you've come out smarter and wiser. How have they improved? They haven't. You're above them. You always were. But you're the one with a lot to look forward to, basically. All right? We don't want to give all that power away to the narcissist. They're not even worth it. They're not. And not only that, they would love to create legal issues with you because they're really punks. They're really punks. That's why they're creating these false identities and hiding behind this mask and that mask. They can't even be themselves. They're cowards. So they would love more than anything for you to put a nail on them. Especially you guys out there dealing with female narcissists. Don't let her set you up like that. All right? Don't let her play with your emotions and set you up for domestic violence or anything crazy. Leave that chick alone, okay? The guys, too, they're just as much as cowards. Please do not put anything past them, especially if they were letting you take care of them. That lets you show how feminine they are and where their manhood really lies, ladies. They would be just as feminine and call the police over an argument and make a lie about you or exaggerate something. You don't need those problems. You don't need them problems, and they would love nothing more. So that's all the more motivation for you to get control. Get control, guys. Let's see if there's anything else on here. Yeah, because it's a fuel of negative supply when you're doing this. You're still giving them supply. So let's cut their supply off completely, guys. And we can't change the past. We really can't. But we can control the now to have a better future. All right? So I hope this final part just brings it home for you guys and you see how it's just so not worth it. And I know, they take you there. People will do that in life, but a narcissist and any abusive person that has really violated you, because a trauma, that's down to the core of you. That's down to the core of you. And I understand. I understand, but it really isn't worth it. It's not worth it. I know they were disrespectful to the max. I know, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You have a lot of beauty in your life left to experience and enjoy, and all the wisdom you got out of this situation, it wasn't in vain. Okay, guys? So if this video speaks to you, resonates with you, go ahead and hit the like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I do upload videos quite frequently. There's lots of playlists on there. You can go ahead and feel free and look through them and see what can help you on your journey here. I want us all to get there All right, guys? So until next time, take care.